My name's Brooklyn, and I was 26 when my mother decided I no longer existed. The text came on a Tuesday morning while I was getting ready for work. "You're dead to us. Don't ever crawl back." No context, no explanation, just 10 words that rewrote my entire family structure. I stared at my phone for maybe 30 seconds before my roommate Kara walked into the kitchen. "You look like you've seen a ghost," she said. I turned the screen toward her. She read it twice. What the hell happened? I have no idea. I called my mom immediately. It rang once, then went to voicemail. I tried again. Same thing. I texted back, "Mom, what is this about? What did I do?" Nothing. I called my older brother Travis. He answered on the 4th ring. "What do you want, Brooklyn?" "Travis, what's going on? Mom just sent me this insane text." "You know exactly what you did." "I genuinely don't. I haven't even seen you guys in 3 weeks."
"Right, because you've been too busy running your mouth to Aunt Linda."
My stomach dropped. "What are you talking about?"
"Don't play stupid. Linda told Mom everything you said about her at Bennett's graduation party."
I sat down at the kitchen table. "Travis, I barely spoke to Aunt Linda at that party. We talked about her garden and her trip to Florida."
"That's not what she said. She told Mom you called her a drunk and said she was an embarrassment to the family."
"That's a complete lie."
"Why would she lie?"
"I don't know, but I didn't say any of that."
"Mom believes her. I believe her. Courtney believes her. You've always had a problem with Aunt Linda."
"No, I haven't. This is insane."
"You burn this bridge, Brooklyn. Don't come crying to us when you realize what you lost."
He hung up. Kara was leaning against the counter. "Your aunt lied about you?" "Apparently. But why would she do that?" "Does she have a reason to want you out?" I thought about it. Aunt Linda was my mom's younger sister, always competitive, always needing to be the center of attention. At the graduation party, my mom had spent most of the evening talking to me about my new job promotion. Linda had been drinking heavily and kept trying to interrupt. "She was jealous," I said slowly. Mom was paying attention to me instead of her. "So she made up a story to get you kicked out." And it worked. I tried calling my younger sister Courtney. She didn't answer. I texted her. "Courtney, please talk to me. I didn't say anything about Linda." 3 hours later, she responded. "Mom showed us screenshots." "Screenshots of what?" "Your messages to Linda, calling her pathetic, saying she ruins every family event." "Courtney, I never sent her any messages. Can you send me the screenshots?" "No. Figure out your own mess." Kara watched me spiral for the next 2 days. I called everyone. No one answered. My dad texted me once.
"Your mother is devastated. I hope you're happy."
On Thursday, I drove to my parents' house. My mom's car was in the driveway. I knocked on the door. My dad answered, blocking the entrance.
"You need to leave," he said.
"Dad, please. I need to talk to Mom."
"She doesn't want to see you."
"Those screenshots are fake. Linda is lying."
"Brooklyn, we saw them. Your name, your number, everything."
"They're fabricated. Please, just listen."
"No."
His voice was hard.
"You made your choice. Now live with it."
He closed the door in my face. I stood there for a full minute before walking back to my car. A neighbor was getting her mail. She looked at me, then quickly looked away. The entire street probably knew by now. Kara was waiting when I got home. "Any luck?" "No. They all believe I did it." "What are you going to do?" I sat on the couch and felt something shift inside me. It was like watching a door close in slow motion, knowing you'd never open it again. "Nothing," I said. "If they want me dead, then I'm dead." The first month was brutal. I kept expecting someone to realize the truth. No one did. Aunt Linda posted on Facebook about family loyalty and toxic people who spread lies. 47 people liked it. My cousin Bennett, whose graduation had started this mess, sent me a message.
I don't know what happened between you and the family, but I hope you get help.
I blocked him. Work became my only anchor. My boss Yolanda noticed something was wrong during our weekly check-in. You seem distracted, she said. Family stuff. I'm handling it. If you need time off, I need to work. She didn't push, but she started giving me bigger projects, more responsibility, more hours. I threw myself into everything. It was easier than going home to Kara's sympathetic looks. 3 months in, I ran into Travis at a coffee shop downtown. He was with his wife, Melissa. I was ordering at the counter when I heard his voice behind me.
Brooklyn.
I turned. Melissa looked uncomfortable. Travis looked angry. Hi, I said.
You have some nerve showing your face around here.
I live here, Travis. I'm getting coffee.
Mom's been a wreck because of you. She's on medication now.
Something cold settled in my chest. Because of lies Aunt Linda told. You're still denying it. I never said those things. I never sent those messages. Then how did Linda have them? She faked them. Melissa touched Travis's arm. Maybe we should just...
No.
He stepped closer.
You destroyed our mother over your jealousy, and you can't even own it.
The barista called my name. I grabbed my coffee. I'm not jealous of Linda, I said quietly. I'm not jealous of any of you. But you all made your choice, so I made mine.
What choice?
To move on. You wanted me dead, so I'm dead. Don't worry, you won't see me again. I walked out. My hands were shaking so hard I had to sit in my car for 10 minutes. That night, I changed my phone number. I blocked every family member on social media. I deleted old photos. When Kara asked if I was sure, I said yes. They chose to believe a lie over their own daughter, I said. That's not family. That's just people who share my DNA. What if they realize Linda lied? Then they can live with it. 6 months after the text, I got a LinkedIn message from my father's business partner, Greg. I almost deleted it, but curiosity won.
Brooklyn, I heard about the situation with your family. I don't know the full story, but I wanted you to know. Linda has a history of this. She did something similar with her ex-husband's family years ago. Fabricated messages, ruined relationships. Your father doesn't know I'm telling you this. I just thought you should know you're not crazy.
I read it 5 times. Then I saved it and closed my laptop. A year passed. I got promoted twice. Yolanda became a mentor, then a friend. I started dating someone named Marcus who didn't know my family and never asked why I didn't talk about them. Kara moved out to live with her girlfriend. I got my own apartment, smaller but mine. I adopted a cat named Pepper. I built a life that had nothing to do with the people who'd erased me. Then Courtney showed up at my office. The receptionist called me. Someone's here to see you. She says she's your sister. I almost said I didn't have a sister, but I went downstairs. Courtney was standing in the lobby, looking thin and tired. She was 23 now. I'd missed 2 years of her life. Hi, she said. How did you find me? I called your old number. Someone told me it was disconnected. I looked you up on LinkedIn. What do you want, Courtney? I need to talk to you. We don't have anything to talk about. Brooklyn, please, just 5 minutes. I looked at my watch. You have 3. We sat in the lobby. Courtney twisted her hands together. Linda's moving in with Mom and Dad, she said. Okay. She lost her house. She's been unemployed for 8 months. She drinks all day. Mom and Dad are paying for everything. That's their choice. Brooklyn, she's ruining them. She's mean to Mom. She takes money from Dad's wallet. Last week she crashed Mom's car and blamed it on a hit and run. Why are you telling me this? Courtney's eyes filled with tears. Because I think you were telling the truth. About the messages. I felt nothing. Took you 2 years to figure that out? I was 19. I didn't know. You knew me your entire life. You knew Linda your entire life, and you chose to believe her. I'm sorry. That's not enough. I know, but I needed to say it. And I needed to warn you. Travis wants to reach out. He's been talking about how maybe there's more to the story. He can talk all he wants. I'm not interested. Mom misses you. I stood up. Your 3 minutes are up. Brooklyn! You all sent me that text. You all made it clear I was dead to you. So stay consistent. Leave me dead. She started crying harder. I don't know what else to say. There's nothing to say. You made your choice. I made mine. We both have to live with it. I walked back to my office. My hands were steady this time. Marcus noticed I was quiet that night.
Bad day?
My sister showed up at work.
The family you don't talk about?
Yeah.
What did she want?
Forgiveness, I think. Or absolution. I don't really care which.
Did you give it to her?
No. He kissed my temple.
Good for you.
2 weeks later, Travis called my work number. I don't know how he got it. My assistant asked if I wanted to take the call. No, tell him I don't work here. But tell him he has the wrong number. She did. He called back 3 times. On the 4th attempt, I picked up. Stop calling.
Brooklyn, wait, please. I need to talk to you.
No, you don't.
I was wrong. About Linda. About everything.
Okay.
Okay, that's it?
What do you want, Travis? Applause? You were wrong 2 years ago. You're still wrong now for thinking an apology fixes it.
I'm trying to make this right.
You can't. You chose to believe I would destroy our mother over a fake text message. You chose to close the door in my face.
You chose to make me dead. That doesn't get undone because Linda finally showed her true colors. She admitted it last night. She was drunk, and she admitted she made everything up because she was jealous that Mom loved you more. I know.
You know?
Someone told me a year ago. I just didn't care enough to do anything about it. There was a long silence. Then, we want you to come home. I am home. You know what I mean. Travis, you're not listening. There is no home with you. You're all strangers to me now. That's not fair. Fair? I laughed. It sounded harsh even to me. You don't get to talk about fair. You believed a lie. You threw me away. And now that it's inconvenient for you, now that Linda's a problem instead of me, you want me back. But I'm not a toy you can put on a shelf and take down when you feel like it. Brooklyn, I'm done with this conversation. Don't call again. I hung up. My assistant looked concerned. You okay? Perfect. The calls kept coming. My mom left voicemails crying. My dad sent emails. Bennett messaged me on Instagram before I blocked him. They all said the same things. We're sorry. We were wrong. Please come back. We're family. I deleted everything without reading past the first line. Yolanda took me to lunch the following week. You seem lighter, she said. I cut some dead weight. Your family? Former family. They reached out? They did. I didn't reach back. She studied me. No regrets? None. They showed me exactly who they are. I'm just finally believing them. 3 months later, my mom showed up at my apartment building. The doorman called up. Ms. Reyes,
There's a woman here who says she's your mother. Tell her I moved. But tell her I moved and you don't have forwarding information. He did. She didn't leave for 20 minutes. I watched from my window as she sat on the bench outside crying. I felt nothing. Marcus came over that night. Your doorman told me someone was looking for you. My mom. What did you do? Nothing. That's the point. He wrapped his arms around me. You're sure about this? Completely. No part of you wants to let them back in. They're not asking to be let back in. They're demanding it. They're acting like the past 2 years didn't happen, like I'm supposed to forget that they discarded me because someone told a lie they didn't even try to verify. What if they've really changed? Then they can live changed lives without me in them. I don't owe them anything. 6 months after Travis's call, I got an invitation to Bennett's wedding. It came to my office, not my apartment. Someone had done research. Kara texted me. Did you get it? How do you know about it? Courtney messaged me, asked if I could convince you to go. She said your whole family will be there. They want to see you. Tell her no. You don't want to hear them out? After all this time? They had 2 years to figure out the truth. They chose to wait until it affected them. That's not remorse. That's convenience. Harsh. Honest. I didn't respond to the invitation. The wedding came and went. Courtney sent me a long email afterward about how Mom cried during the whole ceremony, how everyone was talking about my absence, how Linda got drunk and made a scene. I archived it without responding. Yolanda promoted me to senior director. I bought a house. Marcus moved in. We talked about marriage. We talked about kids. We built plans that had nothing to do with the people who decided I was dead. On the 2-year anniversary of that text, I took myself out for dinner. Expensive place, good wine, celebration for one. The waiter asked what I was celebrating. Freedom, I said. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. I almost ignored it, but something made me look. It was a text from Aunt Linda. I'm sorry for what I did. I was drunk and jealous and stupid. Please forgive me. Your family is falling apart without you. I stared at it for a long time. Then I typed back. You're 2 years too late. And it's not my family anymore. I blocked the number, finished my wine, went home to Marcus and Pepper and my life that I'd built from nothing. That night, Marcus asked me something while we were getting ready for bed. Do you ever think about what would have happened if your mom had just called you that day instead of sending the text? I thought about it. Really thought about it. No, I said. Because even if she'd called, even if we'd talked it through, the fact that she believed Linda without question tells me everything I need to know. The text just made it faster. That's dark. That's honest. He was quiet for a moment, then, do you think they'll ever stop trying? Eventually. When they realize I meant what I said. Which was, that dead people don't come back. He kissed my forehead. We turned off the lights. I fell asleep in the house I'd bought, next to the man I'd chosen, and the life I'd built entirely without them. And I never looked back.
When someone tells you you're dead to them, and you discover they believed a stranger's lie over your lifetime of truth, is choosing to stay dead an act of strength, or just letting them win?